Yo. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Triple A's podcast. This the realest podcast. This is the Triple A's podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Whatever you're doing, this is the Triple A's podcast. Let's get it. So let's talk basketball for a minute. So Bam from the Miami Heat, Bam Adebayo, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he made history for the Miami Heat, and he set a new record. And he basically scored 83 points against the Washington Wizards. And so now he's second next to Will Chamberlain, and then Kobe number three. So with that being said, everybody's upset. They mad that he broke Kobe record. And see, people think it's only one Kobe. People think that nobody can break Kobe records, which is bull crap. And I'm happy for Bam. He had his mom there watching the game, and he had his wife there watching the game. And he set a new record for the most points in the game, which is 83. And he set a Miami Heat record. And he broke LeBron James' old record. So, is Bam better than Kobe? No. He said it himself. He said he looked up to Kobe, and which a lot of NBA players today look up to Kobe. And that doesn't mean that he's better than Kobe. I don't know why people think you got to be better than somebody to break their record. And Michael Jordan wished him, Michael Jordan called him and congrats to him. And I think people just need to mind their business, get over it. It's 83 points. And it was a good game, what else? But yeah, congratulations to Bam and the Miami Heat. I'm a Heat fan, so that's what's up. You know what I mean? So other news, Dwight Howard wife basically came to the internet saying that he's on crack, cocaine. They had their kids taken from them. She said she losing her marriage over crack cocaine, and it's a bad situation. So let's get into it.
Money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too fucking far. And I'm so embarrassed that I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it's supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary. This is why I'm losing my fucking marriage. Because the money, y'all didn't want to help him. No, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, so it's messed up situation, but as far as the wife go, like, you should know. You should know better before you got with him, because his last wife say he whooped her ass and everything. He beat his kids, everything. Everybody know this. So now you screaming out for help. I don't feel sorry for you, because when everything was going good, y'all were using the man's credit card up, even though she says she got her own money. I don't believe it. But all I know, when the money's there, everything is gravy. But when soon the guys start doing for females, it's a problem. And you know what I mean? So the white, y'all need to get y'all shit together and leave it off the internet. That's all I got to say about this. Switching up the topic, so Boosie and Kodak Black beefing, and things getting out of hand. So it seemed like most of all the young niggas on Kodak Black side, and then you got other people on Boosie's side. You know what I mean? So people saying, you know, Boosie need to chill out, Kodak Black young. You know, you should be like a father to him and stuff like that. So Boosie like, yeah, you know, Kodak Black on crack, on pills, all types of stuff. So Boosie made a video talking about he's not real. When he got locked up, he was in PC and saying that he can't make real music no more. You know what I mean? Saying that he won't never be real to the streets. And yeah. So let's hear what Boosie got to say.
Nigga, you check PC, my nigga. Nothing you rap is valid anymore, bro. Nothing you rap is valid, bro. Not to no street. Nothing you rap is valid. You ain't got more respect than a nigga who never made a hit, bro. Who trying, my nigga. You ain't got more respect than him, bro. I nigga respect them way more than you, my nigga. You check PC, my nigga. Nothing you rap is valid no more, my nigga. You not like that. Should I name all the rappers who been to the Fed, man? And ain't check PC, man. Should I name every motherfucking rapper who been to the Fed who ain't check PC, man? You get no love from niggas like us, bro. You check PC, man. Worst of the worst, man. You walk that way, my nigga. You walk that, bruh. You talk too much shit, bro. You can't go that way.
Now, so other rappers spoke about this. Turf from the Hot Boys. He's saying that when you go to jail, if you're a hot artist, whatever, sometimes you got to go on the PC to protect your brand. So Boosie responded to Turf saying, nigga, you ain't real. How you go talking about protect the brand? That's, nigga, you telling these kids to do this bad shit, and then when they get locked up, you know, they all fucked up now because they would listen to you. You know what I mean? So, no, that's not the way to go. And then Boosie also released a list of rappers. It's a long list of rappers that went to jail and that never went in and protected custody. So you had Meek Mill spoke about it. You had Young Thug. Who else? A bunch. Oh yeah, Jack Boy spoke about it, who used to be Kodak Black artist. And yeah, they got forever beef, man. Kodak Black said Boosie tried to sign him. Boosie responds saying, yeah, nigga, I tried to sign you, but you was on crack. You know, you came to my studio, you was going to the bathroom on and off, you had shit in your drawers, and it just wasn't it, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, all right? All right. I was listening to DJ Academics, and my thing is, I don't know if Drake paying him or somebody paying this man, because he keep dragging the Kendrick Lamar beef with Drake, and the shit getting out of hand. So I'm watching his show, and then he got this YouTube channel on, and they got a debate now. One dude's on Drake's side, the other dude's on Kendrick Lamar's side. So my thing about this thing, like, people got to realize Drake is not the king of hip hop. I'm sorry. You know, it's not fucking one dude, and it's not Kendrick either. You know what I mean? You got so many great, talented people that came into hip hop, and I'll be damned. All this new generation talk about is motherfucking Drake or Kendrick. Those not the main two artists. I'm sorry. Y'all need to get over this shit. You know what I mean? Drake lost 2 battles. Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar. I'm sorry. Now, he did as an MC. He did a job. You know what I mean? He went against the 2 best MCs, and you know, he just lost. But that's not making him a bad artist. He's still a good artist. He still go sell out shows. People still go buy his music. And I just wish people let it go. Let the whole beef go, man. Because hip hop is big, man. It's bigger than Drake. I'm sorry. So that's the annoying shit that I hate about DJ Academics, man. I don't know if they paying this dude or what, man. And another thing I disagree on was the Drake features with the albums. Yeah, he helped push Migos in the beginning of their career with Versace, you know what I mean? And then other people he jumped on, they single, whatever, you know. But they also have fans their own self, you know what I mean? So they talking about Drake, you know what I mean, help these people career, I just don't see it. And then when he was doing the songs with Rick Ross is already a big artist. So you didn't help Rick Ross at all. You know what I mean? The whole South had, you know, we had Rick Ross on our back. You know what I mean? And like I say, if it wasn't for Lil Wayne putting Drake on, we wouldn't never heard of Drake. It wouldn't never be a Drake. You know what I mean? And for as Kendrick go, Kendrick is a better MC. You know what I mean? I'm not taking nothing from both sides. They both good in their own way. You know what I mean? But when it comes to like real hip hop shit, Kendrick got the best lyrics. You know what I mean? He more poetry with it than Drake. You know, I'm sorry. It is what it is. But this whole Drake, the king of hip hop, it just ain't. You know, it's too many artists that I can fucking name that's way better than Drake. It is that Drake got the females, and that's the reason why his sales go up, and they be at his concert. You know what I mean? So he got the females behind him. That's why I think he just sells out at these shows, stuff like that. But like I say, he can't win a rap battle, especially when he don't, you know, write his own rhymes. It ain't happening. So I'm changing up the subject. So this Mexican basically got beat up by his child. You know what I mean? Because he tried to sprinkle his wife. I guess it's his wife. I'm not sure. But anyways, the Mexicans, once they get drunk, you know what I mean, they fight anybody. They wake up the next day, they don't know what the fuck happened. So let's get into it.
On bars after deputies say a domestic fight ended when the couple's 13-year-old son fought back.
Deputies were called to a home in Foley last night. The sheriff's office saying Daniel Hernandez Lopez tried to strangle his wife during an argument.
Investigators say he went outside where he was confronted by the couple's teenage son. The teen telling deputies Hernandez Lopez lunged at him and tried to hit him with a bicycle. So the teen says he punched his father several times in the face, possibly knocking him unconscious until deputies got there.
Investigators saying Hernandez Lopez appeared intoxicated and might have been under the influence of narcotics. He is charged with domestic violence strangulation and is being held in the Baldwin County Jail.
Yeah, so the kid whooped his ass, man, whooped him up pretty bad. The picture they showing, it's like, damn, They saying that he punched the shit out of his dad, but it looked like he hit him with something. 'Cause his whole face is split, like split open and shit. But I know I know that next day he was hurting and in pain, and then he probably don't know what the fuck he did. You know what I mean? But that's them Spanish people, man. And hey, big up to them Spanish people, man. They women's ain't going nowhere. She still gonna be there. She not gonna put charges against them or none of that. You know, they just get drunk and then they get their ass whooped and then they wake up the next day, they sober. You know what I mean? And they go to work. That's how the Mexicans is, man. Yo, check out my clothing line at AAAcemerch.com. And thank y'all for tuning in to Triple Ace Podcast. And this the realest podcast. So I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.